Up inside the Republican Party of Virginia. The party's state central committee has overturned the results of the Lynchburg Republican City Committee's Firehouse primary after a series of appeals challenged how the election was conducted. The decision sparked heated debate, shouting matches, and sharp divisions within the party. ABC 13's Hayden Robertson was in Fredericksburg as the drama played out.
After hours of debate, the state central committee voted 55-17 to throw out the results of the Lynchburg Republican Firehouse primary. This vote also goes a step further as to label the Lynchburg Republican City Committee as defunct, remove all leadership from the committee, as well as censure and bar former City Councilman Jeff Helgeson from membership as well as party office until potentially 2028.
The motion carries.
So own up to the fact you're all going to lose your next elections because the citizens are going to find out.
Thank you.
We have only just begun.
It was a loud room after the vote to nullify the primary. And before the votes were even cast, Lynchburg City Councilman Martin Mishtins clashed with a member of the committee.
And also making threats to the state central and the entire Republican Party of Virginia of why we lose elections. That's what you just said.
At one point, Republican Party of Virginia Chairman Jeff Ryer asked Mishtins to move to the back of the room. After the vote, the tension only escalated.
I just want to know, is Wendell Walker going to rip up the abortion resolution like he did in the Lynchburg Republican meeting? Will Wendell Walker rip up the pro-life resolution?
Mishtins was one of the three candidates who won the now nullified primary. I spoke with him after the vote.
I'm not surprised. The Republican Party of Virginia has been captured by consultants, and they don't work for the people, they don't serve the people, they don't serve the Republican voters. It is time for us, root and branch, to remove every person on State Central Committee that voted for this measure and replace them with people that actually work for the people instead of working for contracts that line their pockets.
Acting LRCC Chairwoman Sarah Kalafian says the vote disregarded more than 1,600 voters and was based on allegations she doesn't believe were proven.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that all the voters were disregarded and that a few accusations, a few minor rules are the reason we're throwing out all these, the whole process.
I took that concern to RPV Chairman Jeff Ryer. He says the decision stemmed from the LRCC endorsing some candidates in the primary but not others.
That is a clear violation of the party plan. An individual committee, regardless of whether the party is running the process or the state, an individual unit committee cannot endorse or effectively unendorse, in this case, candidates seeking a Republican nomination. Not permitted.
Despite the vote, primary winner and LRCC Chairwoman Veronica Bratton says this fight is far from over.
I'm not going away. I'm here. I believe in the cause. I don't believe in the people in that room. I think they all need to be removed, except for the ones who voted in our favor. I'm going to stay, and I don't need the Republican Party to tell me what to do.
Republican Delegate Wendell Walker, who represents Lynchburg, was one of the 55 members of the state committee that voted to nullify this election. According to the vote, all 10 candidates who participated in the Firehouse primary can register as independents and run in the November general election. Reporting in Fredericksburg, Hayden Robertson, ABC 13 News.
Following the decision, Mayor Larry Taylor, Councilwoman Stephanie Reed, and Chris Boswell announced their intentions to continue their campaign together through the November general election as Team Lynchburg. They noted they had raised concerns over the actions of party leadership for months and that today's decision underscored the need for greater transparency and accountability within the Lynchburg party. Mayor Taylor said their mission remains unchanged and that today's decision strengthens their determination to bring people together and move Lynchburg forward.